Hello, Bryant and Stratton College fellow associates. It's great to be with you today. My name is Dr. Todd Harrison, and it's an honor to share just a brief message with you today during this challenging and interesting time. You know, one of the things I love about working in higher education is the fact that we're always trying to improve, always trying to do better for our students, for each other, for the college, for the community, and for so many others. With that in mind, I wanted to share with you a brief story of a mentor of mine. I worked with Mitch years and years ago. He was amazing. He ran and owned multiple organizations and companies, working all over the country, even international. But he started with nothing growing up, and he worked his way up to being extremely successful. A lot of the local colleges in Utah would ask him to come and teach their business students, and he'd always talk about his gratitude and work ethic and so many other things with those students. One day he sat down with me and shared a story about his much younger sister, and this was years earlier. He said his sister Nicole came to him one time and said, "Mitch, I need some money. I want to do some things." And being his sister, he wanted to help her, of course. So he said, "No, but I'll hire you." So he hired her. But this wasn't just an ordinary job. Mitch hired his sister Nicole to read books. He said, "I'll hire you to read this huge list of books. You need to go to the library and start reading. And at the end of every book, I want you to write a handwritten book report. And then after you get done with this, then come to me and share with me what you learned." So she did that. She spent well over a year reading these books, going to the library every day, putting in hours and hours of time in handwriting these book reports. Well, at the very end of this, she came to Mitch and said, I'm done with your list that you gave to me." And this list consisted of biographies, autobiographies, self-help books, historical, all sorts of things. It was a very amazing list. And Mitch, at the end of it, said, "Nicole, what did you learn from all this?" And she thought about it for a little bit and said, I learned a formula for success. And she named several different stories and things like Thomas Edison and how many times he failed in creating the light bulb, and Abraham Lincoln on his many failures and what happened to him, and story after story. But she came up with a formula, and I want to show you part of this formula right now. It was persistence plus something equals success. That something might be different for all of us. So if you would, just for a moment, think about what your formula is for success. Think about that for a second, and I'm going to show you what Nicole came up with. Her formula for success after going through this experience was persistence plus failure equals success. Now, whatever your formula might be for success, this one's profound for me. There's so many times in life that we are faced with challenges, with obstacles, with something in the way of us being successful. My challenge to you today, as we move through this very challenging time, is to look for ways to be successful. If it's through persistence, if it's through learning from our failures, whatever it is, but learn to do better. If it's for our health, if it's for our career and our service for Bryant and Stratton and each other, whatever it is, learn to do better. That's my challenge to myself and to all of us as we experience this very challenging and interesting time. Thank you for all that you do. You're amazing, both for our students, for each other, for the college. Appreciate you more than words can say. Thank you, and I'm looking forward to all the things that we'll learn going through this. Thanks, and have a great day.